Hey everybody, Matt Hill. I'm in Houston, Texas at the SB Frac Conference, and I get to introduce my friends to you. Introduce yourself.
Hi Matt, I'm Bill Henn. I'm with Intelligent Wellhead Systems.
Bill, thanks for doing this. I appreciate it. Short notice, I just walk around, stick a microphone in hands, like, we're going to do this. Tell me about yourself. Where'd you grow up?
Grew up in a little town called El Dorado, Kansas.
Okay.
So up in the Midwest, third generation oil and gas.
I was about to say, they have an excellent oil and gas mafia.
That's correct. And my father actually worked for it for a little while. But like I said, I moved down to Texas probably in the late 80s. And started my career in the late 80s.
What was your first job in oil and gas?
Offshore.
Being, like, employed by your dad helping out?
Nope. That was I actually got out of college in '88 and no opportunities in Kansas. Yeah. So I moved to Houston and started working offshore for a little company called NL Industries, and started working in offshore MWD. So did that in '88 and then moved into. They were bought by Sperry Drilling Services. Spent quite a few years with Sperry, and then moved from Houston to Dallas, then to New Orleans, and then back to Houston, then transferred to Bayreuth Drilling Fluids. Spent a little time in that organization.
You've learned a lot.
I've learned quite a bit, yes sir.
I mean, the ability for us to, curve our well bores, that you were at the beginning. Yep. I mean, not the beginning, but
close to the beginning.
Pretty close to the beginning. I mean, that's where the shale revolution was starting to come about. And then we have the fracturing, technology start pitching. And obviously, working for Bayreuth, the fluids technologies that had to begin. And so you got to see all these things coming together for the energy revolution.
That's correct.
And man, thank God for that.
It's really a lot of fun because you've seen the technology change, but in reality, it's back to where it was 30 or 40 years ago. And we're still using the same type of equipment, same sort of machines. We've got a lot more data that we're trying to look at, and that's one of the big challenges. People don't know how to use the data.
Yeah.
And at Intelligent Wellhead Systems here, what we do.
Intelligent Wellhead Systems.
Yeah. What we do is it's the same thing we've used in the refining markets for the last 30 or 40 years. It's a lockout tagout system, but it's focused on the unconventionals, which when you're fracking, 5-6 wells at a time, and you're doing simultaneous operations, no person can make those decisions like a machine can. And what we do, we provide the lockouts to where you're just following a roadmap. Just like Google or Waze, you know how to get from point A to point B. That's what we do and using our system. It just keeps people safe.
Wow. Well, the wells we're drilling now, 2-3 mile laterals. And I mean, the stages that are on those, 300 stages, 400 stages. I mean, we don't know what the capabilities are going to be in the future, but now they're hoping that we can do 20 stages a day.
Correct.
What can we pump that up to?
Yep.
And how fast we can turn those stages around in the in-betweens. But we need to capture all that data.
Well, we capture the data, but it's really about the whole safety aspect of it. We're seeing the same troubles we saw 30 years ago with the people coming into the marketplace that didn't have the experience, and we're asking them to do things that are out of their comfort zone. Give them the technology to help them do their job better. That's what we do. And
we're running our equipment 24/7.
24/7. We've got jobs. We've got companies up in the Bakken and DJ that are running 24 stages a day, 25 stages. We haven't shut pumps down in 5 days. But those are the type of challenges that we're trying to address as an industry, and that's the only way we can become more efficient.
Yeah.
Everybody's focused on efficiency, and that's the challenge. When you start focusing on efficiency, you've got to understand and be aware of what's happening on the job site every day.
Where do you think you guys can improve what you're doing?
I think it gets back to the ability to work amongst all different companies where you're partnering not with just one operator or one frac provider, but you have the vendor flexibility to work with everybody, and you bring them up on the efficiency curve that much faster. So you can't wait, 2 or 3 days or maybe a month or two to get to that efficiency learnings if you got rid of a company that that wasn't performing. This type of system allows them to jump right into the learning curve, and it's already built in or baked in. So we can train anything. I have grandkids, they're 6 years old. They can operate this system. They don't know why they're operating it, but they can operate it. So that's the best part. And we got to get to the point where they understand why they're turning the valves in which order and what the responsibilities are. But that's what our system does. It keeps the knowledge higher than where it would be if you just came in from another system very quickly.
Man, that's fantastic. Are you guys having, some of the troubles you guys are facing, maybe pinch points, if you will, finding people, finding parts?
We've had all of those.
Yeah.
I think the whole industry is coming back from COVID. The supply chain people didn't understand how globally connected we really were. And reality is we were extremely, globally connected. Well, when that fell through, we had to step back and really QA/QC some of the new products and new equipment coming from different suppliers. The personnel side is a very interesting one because we're not grabbing from the same piece of yes, we need individuals that know the business, but not necessarily all the software side of it, because we've got people that do that, and that's their responsibility, is keeping the people safe on location. And our real-time ops center behind the scenes helps keeping the software all up to date and working the 24-hour setting.
Yeah, every time an oil and gas industry person that swung a hammer is gone, that means we've automated something that now you're going to need a technician, an engineer, and a software guy. So we get rid of one person, we need 5 or 6 more to replace him.
And the one thing that's nice is our organization, a lot of the folks here at IWS, we're all ex-industry. I retired from Halliburton. We've had, retired Schlumberger. We have all different, people working in our organization. So we've seen it. We've been on the front edge of it. But what we do different is we're more agile. We can operate, or we've come to a design parameter that says, hey, this customer sees this business case and say, we really like it. How fast can we bring it to production? Normally within 45 to 60 days. And then by the third month, it's our go-to market, it's the final product, and we're rolling it out for everybody.
Are you able to go nationwide right now?
We are across the U.S., and we also have some operations up in Canada. So our roots are in Canada. We've been in existence since 2012, so a lot of people didn't really understand that, but our organization started from the offshore snubbing business. So we understand pressure. And that's what gives us a leg up on a lot of our competition. A lot of them are coming out of the industry that don't have that knowledge. And so we've got a good operational base that understands that. And we've got a great sales team now that are identifying the markets and how we grow. So, yeah, we expanded into Midland. If you don't have the 432 area code in Midland, you're not in Midland. We finally broke down and said, yeah, we're making a full commitment on that.
That's a great place to test out all of our, wherewithal.
Exactly.
Like, hey, this is going to be used. Let's go down to where everybody's at.
Yeah. Well, the other part is that they have the largest influx of new people. 70% of the service industry has less than 1 year with their current provider. So when you start thinking of that, even myself, I have less than 1 year with IWS. 34 years in the industry, but less than 1 year here. So you're learning their systems and others, but that's the value that we can bring to the organization.
How many people do you guys employ, do you think?
Probably over 100.
That's pretty good.
Yep.
Are you looking for...
we are growing and we're hiring. We are hiring.
Everybody.
Yep. So look us up on our website.
And that's what I was going to ask next. How do people get a hold of you?
They can either give us a call. We're on our website is Intelligent Wellhead Systems, or go out and have bettercompletions.com. We're there as well. So reach out there. Yep.
Yeah, buy up all the websites.
Exactly right.
That's smart. Hey, this is why I do this. Please reach out to Bill and look at them up, support them. Thank you for
Appreciate it, Matt. Thanks, sir. Thanks for coming by.
God
See you
bless
guys.
you next time.